I'm not dead. That sounds like something interesting.
This is Toyota Highlander. They make them both a 7 and 8 passenger seating, and they do make them in both front wheel drive, all wheel drive models, 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder, and also a hybrid model as well.
So it seems like whenever we go over the mountain pass, we end up in Oak Ridge and we stop at this little coffee shop.
Hey.
I got you.
I'm a milk latte.
So beyond the all-wheel drive system too, you're going to have Toyota's Star Safety. So you're going to have brake lock distribution. You're going to have traction control, stability control, a ton of stuff to keep you safe out there.
Hi, I'm Rick Dancer and Kathy Dancer, and welcome to ExplOregon The Back Stories. Hi, I'm Rick Dancer.
And I'm Kathy Dancer. Welcome to ExplOregon The Back Stories.
Hi, I'm Rick Dancer and Kathy Dancer, and welcome to ExplOregon The Back Stories.
We're sponsored by Toyota and your local Toyota dealers.
Road noise is great on them, gas mileage like you had mentioned, and then also in terms of safety in this class, I think it's either number 1 or number 2.
What you're looking at is Lake County, Oregon.
So we just want to get the word out. We're really trying to get a tourism buzz going, and we want some weekend visitors.
So we're going to take you snowshoeing. Welcome to ExplOregon The Back Story.
And we're here at Warner Canyon Ski Area, and we're actually on the Warner Mountains right now.
We're here because of Toyota and your local Toyota dealers. Their motto is, let's go places, and we're taking you places because of Toyota. We're going to take you snowmobiling. We're going to take you downhill skiing. We're going to take you to the, they have a prison here. We're going to talk with the prison. They do some really unusual things. And we are in Lakeview, Oregon. And this episode, we're going to talk a little bit about revitalization of rural Oregon. We're going to be going in here. This is their theater.
You have the lane departure alert. So if you go outside of your lane, it'll actually chime at you, and it can give the steering wheel a tiny bit of a bump in the right direction.
And we're going to show you the hot springs.
We built these little rock tubs for soaking outside with, you can see the stars at night.
How many cabins do you have for rent?
So we have 10 little 1-bedroom cabins.
And this actually has Toyota Safety Sense. So you're going to have dynamic radar cruise control, so you can set how many car lengths you want to stay away from the person in front of you, and it'll keep you at that distance.
The building was built in 1917.
We're going to show you their school. They didn't have enough students in the school, so they came up with a super creative, amazing way to put kids in school. And students from all over the world are now coming to Paisley, Oregon. Oh, so you guys have your own kitchen and everything?
Yeah.
Do you have to cook for yourself?
I'm Shakir.
And where are you from?
I'm from Russia. I'm 17 years old and this is my second year in Paisley.
I will never forget what I'm living here and learning here.
How come other school districts aren't doing this?
Oh, we're so special.
You really are. I mean,
really are.
You're hiding it from us. Because I've told dozens of people this and nobody has ever heard about this except for people that live over here.
Yeah. We are very unique and special.
You're also going to have a pre-collision system with pedestrian detection. So if it sees you're about to be in an imminent accident, it'll actually ping at you, and if you don't do anything, it'll attempt to brake for you. And you get up to, I think, 27 or 28 miles per gallon on this model. So we want to make sure that we thank our sponsors, Toyota and your local Toyota dealers.
The show is brought to you by Toyota and your local Toyota dealers.
Now, real fast, I want to thank our sponsors, Toyota and your local Toyota dealers. Their whole theme is let's go places, so they're helping finance our project so we can take you places. All right, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining us. We really do love doing what we do. It's just fun to, I'm an Oregonian, and it's fun to show off my home. So, and I'll tell you what, after you spend a little time in rural Oregon, this really is my home. Every month, Ranchito Grill teams up with Rick Dancer TV to give away 2 free dinners to some lucky winner. All you got to do is go into Ranchito Grill, have dinner, fill out your name, your phone number. We'll draw once a month and call you and let you know right here on the show if you are the winner.
What I will tell you, about our food is that we prepare everything from scratch. So we make sure we hire people that have the passion for making food. That's one of the ingredients. The other one, we make sure that our recipes, they use the ingredients that we tell them to use. And before we put it into the market, we make sure we test, try it. What I love about this business is the people. I'm a people person, so I love to interact with people.
Well, good afternoon. Welcome to Get Real with Rick Dancer, and we are at Emerald TMS. It's a new treatment in Eugene for depression. And this is Michael, and he's a brave man, willing to come on and talk about his situation. And this happens to be his last treatment. So you've had how many treatments, Michael? Do you know?
I think this will be my 36th. For me, it really was from the beginning as if the things I did and the things I thought were like sand on a beach. Before it starts out. Stimulation that happens in your brain allows it to be like new decisions are made. You can, instead of walking in the ruts, the machine has blown the sand a bit, and now it's not exactly clear that you have to go. You can choose a new way. And I found that to be true just from the first week or two. My mind works more efficiently now. I don't have to go through so many ruminations and thoughts to get on with the things that I really want to happen.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
Thanks.
Yeah. So you guys. Well, welcome to ExplOregon. This is a new little adventure. We're in Lake County, and we're going up in the, what is this called?
This is a Tucker Snowcap.
So we're going up in the Snowcap. This is what they groom over, 700 miles of trails?
A year, yes.
A year in Lake County. So we want to make sure that we thank our sponsors, Toyota and your local Toyota dealers. Their whole theme is let's go places, and obviously today we're not in a Toyota, but we're going places. And we got here because of their Toyota. That's my wife, Kathy. This is Brenda. She's with the Chamber. Lake County Chamber's our other sponsor for the show. Kick off your boots and stay for a while. Well, today we're leaving our boots on because it's really cold, like 10 degrees out here. So we're going to go up. Kathy and I have never been snowmobiling, so they're taking us up to a place where we can get into some snow. There's a club up here. So you're the trail guy.
So I'm the OSAA CAT director for Lakeview. So what I'm responsible for is this machine and all the finances that go into it and all the grooming. We groom on designated Forest Service trails, which are designed for snowshoeing, cross-country skiing, snowmobiling, any winter sport that has to do with tracks or by foot or human power. Lake County is like a diamond in the rough. There's everything you wanted here. We have some of the best trail systems next to Bend down here. There's just not as many people, so a lot of people don't know about these trail systems.
You're fine, man. So we are with, what's the name of your club?
High Desert Stormtroopers.
The High Desert Stormtroopers, and we have ridden how far?
About 7 miles.
We've ridden about 7 miles up a hill, and I'll show you where we're going. We're going up to the top of that mountain.
Drake's Peak.
Drake's Peak.
Where he doesn't see. That's right.
Oh, nice.
Oh no! And I'm excited. I think they're taking us up to a top of a mountain that we're going to be able to see all around. So
We're going to take these guys up and show them pretty much Nevada, California, Oregon, Mount Shasta, all in one spot. You can see it from one point. Items beyond the Steens. Pretty much see it.
You guys, those are the Steens Mountains out there.
Yep, Steens Mountains got the.
Look at this. It is really cold, about 10 degrees. It's just phenomenal. Yeah, you can rent the lookout. Yes, you can rent the lookout in the summertime, and they have a restroom up here, and you can rent that to stay. What are you thinking, hun? You cold?
no, actually I'm pretty warm. The sun is out, it's gorgeous out here, and I just thank them for taking us. It's really a beautiful day.
Credibility is huge. I mean, it's, you put the facts together and you tell the story, the complete picture, then that builds your credibility. Trust is key, because if they don't trust what it is that you're doing every single week, then they're not going to subscribe to the paper, they're not going to buy the paper, they're going to look for other sources to find the news that they want.
Hi, I'm Rick Dancer.
And I'm Kathy Dancer. Welcome to ExplOregon The Back Stories.
So what we're going to do today is go to a school. This is the Paisley School. Years ago, they started a charter school because they didn't have enough students to keep the school alive. So they started a charter school. They're bringing students from foreign countries here as well, boarding them. There's so much. Let's take them inside.
Let's go.
So tell me about this school.
The building?
Yeah.
The building was built in 1917, and we just 2 years ago had an all-school reunion to celebrate how old the building is and how long we've been a school. There was 500 people in town, which was pretty remarkable for little Paisley.
All right, so we're here with, you are?
Alexa Van Bells.
So explain to people what this is the most innovative thing that I think I've ever heard about in education in a long time.
Over the years, our administrators have thought out of the box to keep our doors open. One of the big economies for us was a wood mill, and it closed a couple of years ago, and with that we lost a lot of our enrollment. And so our administrators first decided to put in a dormitory, and originally that brought in kids from mostly all over Oregon, and later on we took in foreign exchange students.
So you guys made this a charter school because you financially had to.
We did.
You didn't have enough kids left here to operate a regular school.
That's right, and it offered us additional options as far as our enrollment goes. We were able to take those kids that are out of our district it gave us open enrollment is what they call it.
So in terms of children, how many do you have here?
We have 78 right now, and that's K through 12.
How many of them board here at the school then?
We have the 13 foreign exchange students and 4 resident kids.
Okay, can you show me where you guys sleep? Where do you sleep?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Okay.
This is boys only.
Boys, sorry,
yeah. This is our bathroom.
This is your bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay, it's clean. This is Okay, so this is their bathroom. All the guys are here. They got their showers and everything. Even disabled access for that. That's awesome. And you can come in here.
These are the rooms.
Okay. So do you all have your own room?
Yeah. This is my room. And my room is bed.
So there's 2 of you in here?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Neil.
I'm Linda Brickner.
And so you guys have been the house parents here for,
10 years?
She has. I've only been here 5.
5, okay. And so you oversee, can kind of tell us what you do here here at the house for the...
Well, we're mom and dad to 19 children, and it's different every day, but we love our job because we love our kids.
So what is the beauty of this to you?
Of having the dormitory with all the different kids, the diversity, the culture. I mean, when those group of kids leave every year, our own kids have friends from all over the world, and to have the opportunity to travel too. They'll go visit and get to see all new cultures.
I think it's probably a better thing because I will be ahead in some parts of life when I go to college.
But I just can't even imagine what you've learned from.
Yeah,
and we learn a lot from them too as well, because like you find out a whole bunch of stuff you want to have learned in a textbook about them.
Right.
Yeah.
Culturally, you're learning the culture.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Right now I'm learning about like Buddha and Muhammad, and actually learning it first person from these kids is so much different, and actually learning much more than you would in the classroom. So I think it gives me an advantage.
So they're probably getting an education that's more I want to say worldly, because they understand, and we understand from people in town that some of the kids, this boy is now dating this girl from Brazil, and he's back there right now visiting her parents and that kind of thing. And I mean, that's a rare opportunity for someone, especially in a small town like Paisley.
It is, yep, it is. Our kids would never have that opportunity had we not opened it up to all these different kids.
So what is it that lures the exchange students to come to the area?
Well, a majority of them sign up with an agency, like an agency that places kids all over the United States, and they don't know what they're getting into.
So you drive down the highway into Paisley, Oregon, and what do you think?
The first words that came out of my mouth were that it looked like Radiator Springs, the town from Cars movie.
So you were a little shocked.
Yeah.
How has that turned out for you?
It's a really small town, but you really get to know like the people from here and all the locals. So you get to make like really good friendships.
Now you guys have 145 kids on the I-5 corridor who also go to Paisley School via the internet.
Yes. That was another idea that our administrators had a couple years ago to boost our enrollment and boost our funding, and they started this program. We call it the Distance Learning Program, and there's 145 kids that live along the I-5 corridor. We employ a principal, a secretary, and 4 teachers, and those kids all are assigned a teacher, and they're homeschooled, but they're also offered opportunities that kids in regular school are offered.
So how has this changed Paisley?
Well, it's just given us some stability as far as our funding goes, and our DLP kids are given a lot of opportunities that they wouldn't otherwise be given, and same with our local kids. Place.
So do you think sometimes that rural Oregon, because of the situation that we're in out here, that you pull together and you just learn to be innovative? I mean, some of this is pretty innovative stuff.
Yes. It is, and it's really, we wouldn't have a school here if we hadn't thought totally out of the box, and put these programs into place. And we have this tiny little, really special treasure sitting here, and our kids are so lucky, and really they know it. When you talk to them, they are grateful, and they know it.
I'm Maria from Brazil.
From Brazil.
And I'm 16 years old.
When you came to this small little town, did you kind of go, where am I?
Yeah, I was like, we don't have nothing to do there. It's like so small. But when you come here, you realize that you have a lot of things to do with all those people. Like we go and do sports in the gym. We go and play all the time, watch a movie, and it's so much fun.
Would you call this one of the great experiences of your life?
Yeah. I will never forget what I'm living here and learning here.
So rural Oregon doesn't need rescued, it just needs to be what?
Well, I just think it needs to be recognized. We're doing big things in rural Oregon.
This is worldwide in Paisley.
Yeah, so the dorm has 18 other kids. So they're from all over the world, so you really get to know a lot about cultures from many other places in the world. Yeah.
I'm Shakir.
And where are you from?
I'm from Russia. I'm 17 years old and this is my second year in prison.
As you guys become like a family here?
Yeah, we're like brothers, sisters, like a real family.
You never forget this, will you?
No, never.
This is going on 20 years that you've been doing this. How come we don't know this in Oregon? How come other school districts aren't doing this?
Oh, we're so special.
You really are. I mean, you're hiding it from us. Because I've told dozens of people this and nobody has ever heard about this except for people that live over here.
Yeah. We are very unique and special, and our kids are just the same. They are cool kids.
You guys, look at this gym. This is like old school. Look at those timbers probably came out of the mill back in the 1900s. And if you'd like to see more of our series on Lakeview, ExplOregon The Back Stories about Lakeview, you can go to our YouTube page called ExplOregon The Back Stories. Subscribe, just go on there and all the stories will be there, plus much more to come. Thanks for joining us. See ya.
What we offer is a source of news that can be trusted. It's in an era where everybody's trying to be the first to get the news out. We actually do some research and talk to the sources and get the story and all the details behind the story.
Hi, I'm Rick Dancer and Kathy Dancer, and welcome to ExplOregon The Back Stories. This is Tom Batty. He owns a bike shop here in Lakeview. Rents out bicycles, sells them also if you want to buy one. But he rents out bicycles so that you can go on all the many trails here for mountain biking, road cycling, and we're going to take you today to do some fat tire bike riding in the snow.
I better go downhill.
Now, real fast, I want to thank our sponsors, Toyota, and your local Toyota dealers. Their whole theme is let's go places, so they're helping finance our project so we can take you places.
Bunny hopping in the back of the pickup. You got a little bogged down in the slosh. Ooh.
So,
it's been a while.
And the Lake County Chamber of Commerce, their theme is kick off your boots and stay a while, and we're staying for quite a while.
All right, that's a little close.
That's a little close.
Oh yes, that's what the people want to see.
That's what they want to see, huh?
The camera adds 10 pounds, people.
So Tom, thanks for being with us today.
Oh, my pleasure, Rick.
So talk about this you're just bringing this here, this fat tire bike riding in the snow.
Right, the fat tire bikes have been a thing for about 12 years now, but it's just in the last year or so that they've been a presence in Lakeview since I came down and opened the shop last November. And it's really taken off. They've been really popular. They're great in pretty much any weather and any terrain, but the snow's where they really shine.
A lot of people don't know how high this town is. I mean, you're about equal with Government Camp.
Actually, a little higher.
Are you really?
Yeah, Lakeview is the tallest incorporated town in the state, and we're at just under 5,000 feet.
So you get snow, and up here at their ski resort here, the lodge, the ski area, is only like 8 miles from downtown. So you could rent a bike from you, and within 10 minutes, you're out here riding on trails.
So I had read and seen that they had designated a new bikeway, and it was part of the Outback Scenic Bikeway, and so I'd always wanted to do it. And so when we came about early July, it was like the big thing I wanted to do, and so I went on that bike ride, which was absolutely amazing.
And that's what, it's 90 miles?
Yeah, it's 90 miles. Beautiful route too.
It is. It's like you're out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, you don't see, I think maybe 1 or 2 cars passed me in the whole 5 hours that I was 5-6 hours I was riding. So it's gorgeous.
Well, Tom, so we're going to take you guys are going to see some video of Kathy riding the fat tire bike, and maybe I'll get on there too. We're going to show you how it works.
It's fun.
Now you guys also have a renowned trail that goes right through here, starts in California and goes all the way up to the Hood River, doesn't it?
Right, the Oregon Timber Trail, and that's fairly newly designated, but it's really taking off and really making a splash worldwide. I had riders come through from Scotland and New Zealand that were here just to ride the trail.
So what cycling in Oregon is so huge, and Lake County, the nice thing about it down here is you guys have truly open spaces. I mean, you will ride on a road down here and you will see hardly anyone, and those people you do see will wave at you.
Right. And if you have a problem, people are great about stopping to offer help out here. It's a really friendly, really welcoming area. And the drivers are used to getting caught behind cattle drives or tractors moving at 3 miles an hour down the road. So a bike is no big deal to them.
That's a great point. Thank you so much for bringing this out so we can see what this looks like.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I like doing it. I like to share it with people.
All right. And we want to thank our sponsors because we couldn't be here without them. Toyota and your local Toyota dealers. Let's go places. We're taking you there. And the Lake County Chamber of Commerce. Kick off your boots and stay a while. And we did.